Okay, so we have this cute little gnome guy, and the image that a student shared with me is on the right, and then my sketch is on the left. So I start out penciling this in, and then I go back through with the ink and add all the details. So big basic shape is that round belly that's under the beard, and then you've got the head and the hat. And the head is very tiny, so to exaggerate that massive beard. And then I just did the triangle on top of the head. Now he's looking off to the side, so all the facial features I'm going to block in with shapes, but they're going to be more towards the left side of the face. And then you want to really make sure that that elbow and the arm is in the upper half of the belly, if you were to divide that in half horizontally. And then I kind of gauge how far from the tip of the hat to the elbow that distance is to get that proportion close. And then the legs you don't want them to be stout, meaning the right and left side of that circle. We don't want the legs popping off on those sides, so we want them to be closer together because his cute little toes are pointing in. And make sure that negative space between the two legs is there to get that proportion close. Right now I'm just doing these big bushy eyebrows and then this mustache that comes way out past the edges of the beard to get that correct. And then I'm just going to add some more detail of the hair as it comes, you know, off of the face with the eyebrows and off of the mustache. The hat is organic, so you don't want anything to be straight up and down. It leans, it wrinkles, and then you've got this nice little curve at the top, little curly Q. Okay, so for the actual beard itself, there's little tufts of hair that have little bows, and so you can decide if you want to include or not include, but the tufts of hair just come together, and then you have this little bow, and then it comes out the bottom. And then the hair itself, when you draw hair, sometimes people make mistakes of drawing all these individual lines. Well, then you lose value, and what the value does on an object like this is it creates a rounded motion, so that belly comes out towards you and it looks even bigger and chubbier. And so you want the details of individual hair strands towards the ends or the top, so meaning like underneath the mustache as it comes out, we have a little bit of hair lines that we're going to draw, and then towards the bottom of each chunk of hair or section of hair, we'll do some individual lines, but it's not like we're drawing every single hair strand. And then I just went through like I did with the hat, and like you saw, I drew the details of the fabric on the arms. I'm adding some values on the sleeve and the feet so that it gives it a little bit more form and dimension. I'll go back through and do that on the hat as well. And you can do that on the face a little bit more with the nose and the wrinkles of the forehead so that they'll pop and you have some more contrast.